Thank you for stopping in. Viewer, today's transmission is titled, Jacera Cures for Disease, What Will This Happen? Viewer named Kim is asking the question, along with Jacera, there's supposed to be cures, there's supposed to be releases of the cures for cancer and other disease. Will this happen? And this is the transmission I received. The health of planet Earth has been in grave danger for some calendar time. This is due to a constant bombarding of various tests performed on the humans which walk upon it, Earth. The physical human body is quite residual and can absorb and recalculate poisons. We are saying the human form is equipped to bounce back after being chemically violated to a certain extent. When too much is input, the human form begins to collect in a safe spot, so to eliminate it as soon as it can. So it puts it in a safe spot in our bodies and then holds it there until it can start getting rid of it. When too much is input, the human form begins to collect in a safe spot, so to eliminate it as soon as it can. As more and more bombarding keeps happening and more input is stored in the safe spot, and the body cannot eliminate it quickly enough, this safe spot becomes what is known as disease. As this comes to the attention of the white coat regimented thinkers, automatically it is recommended to zap it, cut it, there again violating the human form from healing and eliminating the stored input. When the buildup of input is recognized, we say to you, encourage it to move out of stagnation through rubbing the area of concern. There are reflex spots throughout the outer body that can easily be rubbed and encouraged. Gentle, so not to violently disturb the safe spot, which sets out too much of the input and has a foul response by the body form. Encourage gently the spot, which now pulls it out of the stagnation and allows your body to excrete it from the safe spot and eliminate it from the body physical. This is a slow but sure process, slower than the white coat regimented thinkers promise. Your bodies are not to be in a state of disease for long periods of time. Earlier, we explained why this is happening. The next way to not get to a disease or stagnant system is to use the power of thought. Your thought, your heart. Your heart helps you find the safe spot for holding input. Your heart helps your thought find the safe spot for holding input. Now, input is not only poisons being bombarded upon you. Input is also mental distress, mentally confusing events, emotional bombardment, constant confusion, constant chaos, constant unsettling of the moral foundations. Every human has these, that every human has. These are also put into the safe spot until the person has time to sort it out, to try to make sense of it, and then eliminate it from thought. Now, same as poison input thought, same as poison, input thought, input causes disease, and same process events go through the motions of zap, cut, fast. You are capable of finding the spot that you collect all the dismay and poison in. We suggest you pull in your energy, your personal energy field. Allow your heart to scan your physical body and find your spot, and let your head thought extract the stored input. Let's say take it out and allow your heart to love it away. It is already collected in one spot for you. Take it slow as not to force it out. Force will spill the input into your body, which too causes ill feeling, and therefore takes longer to collect it into one spot again. You need not wait for machines to help save you. The machines you ask about already exist, my dears. I think there was some kind of mention about med beds. And so what they're saying is you don't have to wait for the med bed. The machines you ask about already exist, my dears. They are withheld due to ego and control. And that's the med bed. They're being held back from us being able to use them. They are withheld due to ego and control. They believe the common person should not have the privilege of good health. Only the privileged have that privilege. Therein lies the dilemma you face, and therefore you also have your own cure. The cure you hold is of tremendous power that the privileged do not want you to know. But now you do know, don't you? The key is to allow your own body to heal. It requires time. You need not wait for something to happen before you think about healing. Ask your heart to scan now. Look for any spots the input is being stored. For instance, a female will initially find safe spot storage in the female areas of the physical body. As to, a male will initially find safe spot storage in the male areas of the physical body. You know where you store. You know where you store. It is incumbent upon us to advise that not all disease, illness is healable. This is because for some life paths, this is a vital part of their chosen learning as a human upon planet Earth. Therefore, it is a part that can be fulfilled, yet it need not be as lengthy nor as painful as has become normal. If you eradicate the holding spot, you can. If it is a learning that if you can eradicate the holding spot, you can. If it is a learning that you planned, it is. You differentiate the cause, you apply the cure. Walk in light and love. And so then I said, okay, thank you. I can't think of anything to ask. And then they added, there are items available from the white coat regimented thinkers and from picking from the shelf. And I think they're talking about over-the-counter medicines, things that become necessary to slow down the reaction to some events, the breakdown in the body. We say, for example, allergy spray for slow down the overproduction of histamines. Oh, okay. The tablet to slow down the heart rate so it doesn't race. These are necessary and this is available. The key is to maintain minimal use method. The overuse of anything creates unwanted erosion. And that was it. So that's pretty interesting. And I mean, I know that I believe we can heal ourselves. It's just a matter of us deciding to do that and not leaving it up to the medical profession to tell us how we heal and how we don't heal. Thank you for stopping in. If you have a question or would like to add to a topic that we can look into, if you would like a scanned copy of today's writing, or if you would like a personal session, please contact the Unlikely Channeler at gmail.com, and we'll get back with you as soon as possible. In the meantime, stay tuned because there's a lot more coming. They really just keep on adding, and I'll keep on taking it for you and report back to you. Anyway, thanks again for stopping in, and stay tuned.